The stereotype of a beauty contestant or a politician is that they view world peace as the perfect answer to every question. And it's something we all want, a world without conflict, without violence, without war. We're all praying for that right now. But Jesus tells his disciples, and by extension us, something different. Peace I leave with you, my own peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid. As much as he undoubtedly wished for fewer swords and more plowshares, Jesus didn't just magically wave his arm and impose world peace. There was a time of war when Jesus was alive, and there's been conflict ever since, up to and including this year. The peace of Christ is something different from world peace. And Jesus points to what it is when he tells the disciples not to be afraid, not to let their hearts worry. Because the peace that Jesus is giving isn't temporary, it isn't conditional, it isn't dependent on external events like economic prosperity or political stability. It's a peace that originates from somewhere deeper, from the love of God and the knowledge that we are beloved, that we are held and cared for and cherished. When the Prince of Peace gives us peace, it isn't just an absence of turmoil, it's an inner stillness that endures through the storms of life. It's rooted in our relationship with God, stemming from faith, love, and a profound sense of purpose. It's a peace that doesn't promise to shield us from life's difficulties, but assures us that we're never alone in facing them. It's what allows us to hold on to hope even in the bleakest of circumstances and choose love over hate, forgiveness over vengeance. But it isn't solely an interior experience, because the peace of Christ isn't passive, it's active. It compels us to be peacemakers and to share peace. It spills over, radiating outward in ripples of kindness and compassion and love. Peace grows out of empathy and awareness of difference and compassion for others. And it prompts us to listen to one another, to cherish one another, to forgive one another. Advent is a time that reminds us that peace is something within our grasp, something we can do, because each interaction, no matter how small, is an opportunity to share the peace of Christ. How will you accept that invitation? Where do you have a need for peace in your own life? How might you be an instrument of peace in your home or your workplace or wherever you go? I pray this Advent season that each of us can be a peacemaker and be prepared in that way to welcome the Prince of Peace himself.